Welcome to part 2 of breaking 100 in golf. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 more tips to help you smash the number 100 so that you're going to be consistently entering double digits on your scorecard. Now stick around because I'm going to give you a bonus tip to help continually lower that score. What's going on YouTube? My name is Jake, and here at my channel Rough Golf, I like to provide the average golfer with tips, tricks, and product reviews to help better your game and to do so affordably. So kicking it off today, we're going to get right into it. Tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to develop a strong pre-shot routine. If you look at the pros, when they go up to the tee box, they always tend to stand behind their golf ball, looking down the fairway, and what they're doing when they're taking their practice swings is they're visualizing how they want the ball to travel down the fairway. If they play a fade, they want to see that ball fade at a certain point and land at a certain point, and if they draw, it's the opposite. This can truly benefit your game. I have been doing this for at least 3 or 4 months now, and it has significantly improved my tee shots along with my other shots from fairway, wedges, even into putting. Just visualizing how that ball is going to travel and land makes me shoot more consistently off of the tee. Tip number 2, learn to escape from the rough. Breaking 100 in golf is messy business. I know, I've been there. But when you make that bad tee shot and you go into the rough, choose the right club, okay? Don't go into the rough where you've got knee-high grass and your ball is buried so deep it looks like an Easter egg in a Wookiee pelt. Don't take a 3-wood there. I know you want to because you're 220 yards from the green and you want to smash it up there and you want to try to go for birdie, but don't do it because it's not going to work out for you. Grab your pitching wedge and wedge out into the fairway. Then you can chip up and you have a good shot at making par. Likely you're going to make a bogey, which is okay because at the end of the day, if you were to make a bogey on every hole, you'd still be under 100. Or if in another instance and you're in the rough and you're underneath a tree, don't take your wedge and try to go up over the tree, even if you think that's a better shot, because it's not going to work. You're going to smack the tree and you're going to be 10 feet from where you already are. Take a 4-iron or a 5-iron and punch out low underneath the tree, get it out into the fairway, and you're going to be golden. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, then let me know what you think down in the comments section below, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Tip number 3 is to avoid 3-putting. A lot of times when you're trying to break 100 and you finally do get to the green, you're maybe 15, 20, even 30 feet away from the pin. Even the pros' putting statistics drop drastically once they get out of that 12-foot radius. So if you're at 15, 20, or 30 feet, or even farther, you need to work on closing the gap. You need to work on your distance and lag putting. You need to try to focus on getting that ball within a 3-foot circle around the pin. If you can, the odds of you making that second putt go way up, versus if you're all the way down the other side of the green or you come up way short, you're just going to have a hard time consistently 2-putting or maybe even 1-putting. It's not very likely that you're going to make those distant putts, but if you do, it's something to share with your friends because that's pretty awesome. The bonus tip I have for you today is to pick one wedge for all of your green side shots. A lot of people get confused and think that they need to use a specific wedge for a specific shot. And while that may work for the pros, it doesn't really work for your average golfer. I know this, I've tried, and it just turns out ugly. So, in my bag, I've got several wedges, but my go-to wedge of choice is a 56-degree or sand wedge. I feel most confident with this wedge when I'm around the green if I'm in the sand trap, which I often am, or I need to do a little hop and have it check up so that it doesn't go on the backside of the green and end up in the water, or anything like that. I go to that 56 because I've played with it enough that I know how it's going to act. So my advice to you for tip number 4 is to go ahead and pick one wedge and practice with that. Use that for the next month, and I guarantee you, you're going to see your consistency go way up and your scores go way down. Guys, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep on swinging.